Hello everyone, welcome back to this week's JagCast. Today I'm here with Olivia Zink and Maci Shaw, and I'm going to be talking about their new podcast they've came out with called Teen's Guide to Life. So first of all, what is your podcast about?
Our podcast is basically, it's kind of like what the title entails, like a teenager's guide to life. We're kind of going through like all of things throughout high school that like a lot of people go through, and just trying to give insight and advice to people to try and help them be able to just like make it through these things and feel less alone.
Yeah, totally that, yeah.
So where can we listen to this podcast at?
It's on Apple Podcasts, so it's like the purple podcast app that it like comes with your phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're hoping to expand to more platforms.
Yeah, like Spotify.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
As well.
What's your guys' main message?
You want to guess?
I would say to help teenagers feel less alone in high school. Yeah. And just help them feel like they can relate to some people.
So what made you guys come up with like this idea of making a podcast?
Well, for me personally, I like listen to a lot of podcasts, like often, like almost every day, and I feel like listening to a podcast like every day has actually like changed my life. Like I feel like it's really like helped me as a person grow, and like just like kind of make everything in my life like it's just enhanced it, and like I just want to like we want to be able to provide that for someone else as well.
Yeah. There was one day that Miss Sheridan actually asked us to make a bucket list, and on my bucket list I wrote, before 18 I wanted to start a podcast, talk to Liv about it, and then we did it.
Yeah. We both like had it as our goal, and so we just tried to make it real, and we did.
So what's like the style for your podcast?
Okay, so basically most of the episodes are going to consist of like we're going to do Q&As, so like we're going to accept questions from like our listeners and just from like people around us that they want us to cover. We'll also probably do like interviews, so like we'll have people that like we know that we feel like would be really good on the podcast to like help and come and talk about some of their experiences within their life and provide some different perspectives as well. We also are kind of going to be like consisting of like advice-based formatting. Like we're going to talk about a subject and give our advice and our like experience on it as well. So that's kind of like how our format's going to be.
So do you have like a plan for like each episode, and like you have all planned out right now, or? Well,
kind of what we have, we have like our intro and our outro, and then like in the middle we have like all our topics, and then we just talk about our topics, and then we like what we did for the first one was we recorded one, and then we like cut all the stuff we didn't want, but then like for the next probably 2 or 3 we're gonna like record and then double record, so like we'll take stuff from the first one and then record again and like take everything we wanted from the first one and put it in the second one, like all the topics we covered, so we don't have to like cut out parts that are like where we just ramble on, because we like sometimes we just rant whenever we're talking.
Yeah, but I mean that's some people like listening.
That's what our first episode is.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you guys plan on ever like doing a video for your podcast, or are you just kind of staying on mics the whole time?
I mean possibly as
YouTube
like
channel?
As we get like bigger and just like as we increase like our skills on it as well, like we'll think about doing a video, because that's also just like a really good thing to do as well with podcasts.
Did you guys get like inspiration from other podcasts? Like
oh, for sure.
Did you wanna?
Rob Dial.
Mindset Mentor by Rob Dial.
Yeah,
he's a really good podcast to listen to. He's like an inspirational podcaster.
And that's kind of what you guys are going for.
Yeah, somewhat.
Do you guys have like any way because I know you mentioned people can like say like ask questions on your podcast and stuff. Do you have somewhere they can reach out to do that?
Yeah, they can go into our Instagram. It's Teen's Guide to Life.
Yes. We also have an email in that like little description box as well.
Yeah.
And we're gonna post polls too of like questions for people.
Yeah. Ask for feedback and stuff like that.
Yes, for sure.
And you said you'd have guest speakers?
Mm-hmm.
So, who's your first? Do you guys have an idea for who your first?
We don't have anyone lined up quite yet.
No.
People have asked, but
Yeah.
Would it be like friends or like, are you gonna try to get like adults or just kind of
Probably
anybody?
like just like a variety of people, and like depending on the topics that we choose to talk about. So like if we have like a topic that we think like specifically applies to a certain person, like we'll ask that type of person, because like we could have like something, I don't know, there could be like any topic that we think correlates with the person. That's how we would like target the people that we ask.
Like, what are like some of the main topics you guys go over?
We kind of have it all in like our first episode, but like we're just gonna be going over like, do you want to go?
I would say like mental health, relationships in high school, friendships in high school, which ties into relationships obviously, standard, like social standards, not social standards, but like social status, and kind of just like the struggles of being in high school, honestly.
Yeah, and like kind of like high school like culture almost as well, and just like kind of how to navigate through that.
Right.
So yeah, guys, definitely go check out their podcast. It's definitely very interesting, and they have a lot you can learn from them. And their podcast is Teens Guide to Life on Apple Podcast, and you can follow their Instagram at Teens Guide to Life. And make sure to go message them, ask them questions. They'll definitely answer them and help you out. So it's a great podcast, and you should definitely give it a listen. Thank you, guys.